Hello guys, once again Asad Yaqub here, and in this video I'm going to tell you how to excel in IELTS reading. Okay, well, it is important that you guys follow my instructions. Okay, you must be thinking which place is that. At the moment I'm in Azerbaijan, and it's on way to Gabala. There is this beautiful lake which you can see all around me. Okay, now as far as IELTS reading module is concerned, the first thing is you need to understand all the type of questions that we have in IELTS reading. We have questions like true, false, not given, sentence completion, multiple choice questions. Okay, so you need to understand each question type. When I use the word you need to understand each question type, what do I mean by that? By that I mean you need to see which type of questions needs which techniques to solve. Okay, for instance, true, false, not given. True, false, not given questions are type A questions, where questions and their answers are in order. Okay, you just need to find the answer to first question, and then you can find the rest of the answers as you read on. First thing. Second, in true, false, not given statement, you need to decide which word, or you need to pick up the word or a phrase, the word or phrase which is going to decide whether the answer is going to be true or false or not given. Okay, then we've got which paragraph contains the following information. Another important point is you need to know from which question type you need to start first, and which question type should be attempted at the end of that very section, because some question types should be done at the end. If you don't do them at the end, if you do them in the beginning, they will eat all your time, and then you will have less time left for other easy question types. Okay, so remember, sentence completion is the question type which is supposed to be the easiest one. So it's a good idea to start with sentence completion, and then once you are done with sentence completion, then you can move on. You can do true, false, not given. This is a warning. One question type which you need to do at the end, and that question type is which paragraph contains the following information. And second one is list of headings. For which paragraph contains the following information, for each question you have to go round the passage, and you need to find one sentence which contains that type of information. So sometimes it takes longer than you expect. Okay, and if you are going to do this later, then you can do it better. It is better for you. Why? Because then you will be familiar with the passage, and at that time it's going to be quite easy and simple for you to do that. Okay, so this is important question type which you can do. After that we have list of headings. Assalamu alaikum. We have list of headings. So for list of headings, I would advise you that read all the headings first, and that is what I call interpretation method. You need to interpret all the headings. When you interpret the headings, it means you need to see which heading, for which heading I need to get which type of information. Sometimes there is a heading past and present. It means you need to look for a paragraph where they use past tense and then they use the word now, or where they use 1980 past years and then they use the word now. So that is what we call past and present. You can find some answers there, right? Then some headings are about description. Some headings are about about some specific information. So if you solve some tests with me, most definitely you're going to be very, very clear. In part 1, they generally check your ability, and that is synonyms. In part 2, they check your ability. There are more synonyms. Okay, but in part 3, they check your advanced English skills, where they check your ability to interpret ideas. In part 1 and part 2, ideas are very simple. You will find them in one sentence. But in part 3, although you will find them in one sentence, but you need to interpret them. And in IELTS reading, whether it is academic or general training, there is a lot of synonyms or countless synonyms. The language of questions and the language of passage, these two languages are entirely different in wording but similar in meaning. So practice makes perfect. When you start part 1, try to do type A questions first, where questions and answers are in order. Then you do part 2, do that first. I mean, for example, questions like sentence completion, true, false, not given. Then you can do yes, no, not given, multiple choice questions, and questions like which paragraph contains the following information and list of headings. They are type 2 questions. You can do them at the end, okay? All the best, guys. Thank you so very much. I also teach IELTS online all over the world and in campus in Lahore, Pakistan. If you wish to be the part of my online or in campus IELTS classes, my WhatsApp number is given. You can contact me for that. Asad Yaqub wholeheartedly wishes you best of luck. Take good care of yourselves. Allah Hafiz.